plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant and fake plastic earth. She bought from a rubber man in a time full of rubber plants to get rid of itself. And it wears around, it wears around, it wears around. Wears around. If you could be who you wanted, if I could be who I wanted all the time, all the time. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Hart back with another lesson and an absolute classic today. As always, we're looking at Radiohead and Fake Plastic Trees. Absolutely love this song. Love the album it came from, The Bends, also OK Computer. Two of my favourite albums from the 90s, these. You know, when Radiohead were at the best doing that guitar-based stuff. I love this song because it's got some real unusual chords in. It's not an easy one to sing, as a lot of Radiohead songs aren't. Obviously, Tom York has got an amazing voice, but it's a good one to get down. It's not too difficult. It's just some, like I say, quite unusual chords in there. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and strumming pattern, as always, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page, so there'll be a link to that in the comments. I'll also put a link in the description. And the way that works, you just click on the link, sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you want to pledge. It's all very much appreciated. All generally goes back into the lessons. And it gives you guys access to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past sort of 2.5 years now. So there's a lot of stuff up there. There's also some exclusive videos, you know, that aren't on YouTube. There's a lot of videos there from the archive because, you know, we've been doing this for the best part of 10 years now. So there's a lot of, you know, tutorials that I sort of forgot about. So I quite often post those up as well. There's also stuff to coincide with a lot of the technique lessons that I do. If you're into the scales and the blues stuff, you know, there's stuff up to coincide with that. So what you're waiting for, link in the comments, a link in the description. If you don't want to do that, I've got a new feature, which is a super thanks link. It's just under the video there. You can just click on that and make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Now, if you are subscribed and you haven't done already, a further way you could help me out is by hitting that little notification bell that's just under the video there, so you can keep up to date with all the videos that I do. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Hart Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as you always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and for the chords for the verse, first of all you're going to want an A chord, green plastic, then we're going to go briefly into an A sus4 chord. So if you're doing an A with fingers 1, 2 and 3, that's just moving the third finger over to the 3rd fret and the B string. Okay, then we're going to go into this chord that's called the D major 9/F sharp, okay. So the best way to describe that, if you're doing the A chord, all we're going to do, if you're doing that with fingers 1, 2 and 3, we're just going to move the 1st finger to the 2nd fret on the low E string, okay? So if you look at that, my 1st finger's on the 2nd fret, that's on the low E string, 2nd finger's on the 2nd fret on the G, 3rd finger is on the 2nd fret on the B string. So that's going to be what we call the D major 9/F sharp, okay? The next chord we need is an E6. You can get away with just doing an E chord on this, but if you want to do it, you know, precise to the song, that's just taking a regular E chord and we're going to add the little pinky, that's on the 2nd fret and the B string, and then we're going to go to a D sus2. So if you hear that with the words, we got the A, green plastic watering can, that D major 9/F sharp, for a fake Chinese rubber plant and fake plastic. We go back to the A there, then back to the D sus2. that repeats. Back to the A. She bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber bands to get rid of itself. Okay, so that's going to be the chords to the verse. Now the chords to the chorus, we're going to want this chord, which is called a B minor 11, okay? So if we're doing a D sus2 chord, that's with my second finger, that's on the second fret on the G string, and my third finger will go on the third fret on the B. And we're just going to take the first finger and put that on the second fret, that will be on the A string. So that's called a B minor 11, and then we're going to go to an A chord. Okay, so if you hear those two chords, it wears her out. It wears her out. We go to the A there. It wears her out. It wears her out. So we go A sus4. Back to the A, the second verse. Lives with a broken man in a crack pile of stabbing man, just crumbles and burns. Okay, so we got another verse there which is exactly the same, another chorus, and that is almost, you know, the meat and potatoes of the song. We just got a slightly different ending. Okay, so the outro would go the B minor 11. So that's if I could be who you wanted, if I could be who you wanted. That's the A chord. And then we go to the E6 all the time, to the B minor 11, and then to the A all the time. Finish there on the A chord. Okay, so that's pretty much, you know, the meat and potatoes of the song. Now a strumming pattern I think works pretty much all the way through this is a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. That's a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. So if you hear that around the chords, we've got okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed that. You can't beat a bit of classic Radiohead from that classic album, The Bends, one of the best albums of the 90s in my opinion. You know, Radiohead were out there on their own, but, you know, wrote some, not everybody's taste in music. I think you got to be in the right mood for it, but come on, this is a great song. If you don't like this, you don't like music. And it's fairly easy to play as well. Got some unusual chords in, but not over difficult, so there we go. If you got any other requests for any other Radiohead songs, I have done one or two Radiohead songs. It doesn't have to be Radiohead though, it can be anything 50s to modern day that's going to work well on an acoustic or an electric guitar within reason. So the easiest way to put a request in, a lot of you know the drill by now, so as obviously comment below the video, that's the easiest way. Or if you want to find me a personal message over on those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot of requests and I do have to sort of hemp it them a little bit, but don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming because that's what keeps this channel going and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, if you are subscribed, thank you very much, and if you haven't done already, further way you could help me out and yourselves out is hitting that little notification bell so you can keep up to date with the videos. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it, you want the chords and lyrics not only to this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 2 years with some bonus stuff there as well. There's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. I've got the super thanks link. Sorry about all this pointing. If you'd like to make a small donation, again, very much appreciated. And I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. I really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, maybe morning, day, night, thank you very much. And I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.